Baptist College for an exciting basketball matchup between Edward Waters College Lady Tigers versus your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. If you would at this time, please stand and remain standing after for prayer and the singing of the national anthem. Dear God, I thank you, Lord, for all that you do. God, we thank you for tonight and each team here represented tonight. God, we ask that you bless each player and they play effectively, God, that no one gets hurt. In your name, Father, we pray. Amen. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? And now the starting lineup for the Edward Waters Lady Tigers. We have number 1, Jermisha Collins. Number 5, Maya Leah. Number 23, Brittany Thompson. Number 33, Deja Morton. Number 35, Deja Cheatham. And now, for your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles, we have number 5, Ebony Smith. Number 11, Madison Odie. Number 21, Tamara Brown. Number 23, Michelle Jones. Number 30, Destiny Green. The Eagles are coached by Coach Judy Allen and assisted by Alicia Drayton Lewis. The Lady Tigers are coached by head coach Charmaine Wilson and assisted by Todd Schubert and Bianca Thread. Tonight's officials are Alicia Cahan, Sean Gary, and Carson Nixon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. And we want to thank Marcus for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem as we get ready for women's college basketball here on the campus of Trinity Baptist College. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau. Dean Bureau is working our camera, as always, here at TBC as the Lady Eagles are about to take on the NAIA Gulf Coast Athletic Conference Edward Waters College Tigers. The Eagles are officially on the season, 1 win and 2 losses. They just played exhibition games at 2 NCAA Division I opponents, the University of North Florida on Jacksonville's south side on November 13th, and the University of New Orleans on November 17th. Those are the last 2 times the Lady Eagles have taken the court. These 2 teams you're about to watch met earlier in the season on November 6th. Edward Waters won that ball game 87-46. The Tigers are 5-5 overall on the season. They have not played a conference game just yet. That will start before too long. The opening tip-off goes out of bounds, and it will be Eagles basketball. Trinity Baptist College women's basketball head coach Miss Judy Allen in her 4th season, assisted by Alicia Drayton Lewis and former Eagles player Juliana Juju Calise. And the Tigers, coached by Miss Charmaine Wilson in her 8th season out of South Carolina State. Her assistants are Todd Triplett and Bianca Thornton. That ball went out of bounds, so the Tigers have their first offensive possession. Want to say hello and give a shout out to my good friend Josh Jackson, the voice of the Edward Waters College Tigers, and many other Jacksonville sports area teams as well. Tigers work it around to the outside. A three-point shot is good. The first basket of the game is a three from junior Maya Lett. 3-0 Tigers lead, and they take the ball away from the Eagles and have a chance to add on to their early lead. Again, the Tigers won that earlier matchup 87-46 in downtown Jacksonville at the Adams Jenkins Center at Edward Waters College. NAIA, very good athletics program all throughout men's and women's sports. That shot does not go from India Searles, and the Eagles have a chance to pull within one or possibly tie it up with a three. Eagles have a lot of freshmen on the roster. Tigers, a very young roster as well, only 2 seniors. Jermisha Collins and Deja Cheatham, and this shot attempt results in a foul. 2 shots coming up for Trinity Baptist. And that foul called on Deja Morton. That's the first foul of the ball game. So 2 free throws coming for Tamara Brown. First of 2 from Brown puts the Eagles on the board. 3-1 in the early going. Ball game just underway. Tamara Brown hit her first. Here comes number 2. It is good right down the middle. And the Eagles have pulled to within 1 at 3-2. That game downtown on November 6th. Very tight at halftime. Ed Waters pulled away with a big third quarter. Ended up picking up the victory. 5-5 on the season, in case you missed it. Edward Waters College Lady Tigers. No conference games yet in the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference. Eagles, of course, members of the NCCAA South Region. They are 1 win, no losses against South Region play. That came over Southeastern Baptist, brand new to the NCCAA competition this season. So officially the Eagles 1-2. 7:47 left to go in the first quarter. Tigers lead at 3-2. Pass inside to Destiny Green, and the Eagles have gained the lead. Green on the board for the first time tonight. 4-2, Trinity Baptist leads. Check that, 4-3 in favor of the Eagles. Long three-point shot, a little bit off to the left, and rebounded off the floor by Tamara Brown. Eagles in their home whites with the gold numbers and the blue trim. Tigers in the road purples with the orange numbers, traditional colors for Edward Waters. Destiny Green from outside the lane gives the Eagles a 3-point lead. It's 6-3. That's Green's second shot of the night. Eagles have come from behind early on, lead it now by 3. Another 3-point shot. This one perfect from Mia Lett, her second score, both of those 3-pointers, and we're tied at 6. Eagles make a quick transition all the way down the court and a jump ball. Trinity got the opening possession arrow as a tip-off went out of bounds. This is Tigers basketball with a chance to reclaim the lead. We are tied at 6. Not even midway through the first half, or rather first quarter. Another 3-point shot. This one spins out. That was Lett once again. Loose ball on the floor. Jump ball possession arrow now with the Eagles. So Trinity now with a chance to go back out in front. Ebony Smith, one of the many freshmen on the roster, now inbounding for the Eagles. Smith, a freshman guard from Haines City, Florida. This pass gets away from Madison O'Day, and now the Tigers have an opportunity to reclaim the lead. 2 3-pointers so far for Ed Waters, both of them scored by Mia Lett, a junior from Queens, New York. Played her high school basketball at Booker T. Washington in Florida, down in the Miami area. Lett gets it inside, and the shot from Deja Cheatham does not fall, but she will go to the line for 2. Foul called on Destiny Green. That is her first, team foul number 1. 2 free throws coming for Deja Morton. Morton's first free throw, a little bit too short. Cheatham missed her first. Here comes free throw number 2. It is up and spins around and drops in. So now 1-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Long pass across the court. O'Day, though, loses control of the ball, and we have a whistle. If I saw that correctly, the foul called on Tamara Brown. That is her first, team foul number 2. (7-6) Tigers lead, 5:52 left in the first quarter. That is a 3-point shot once again from Mia Lett, her third of the game already, and the Tigers lead it 10-6. Eagles get it up court very quickly. 3-point shot is buried. Michelle Jones on the board with the 3. Eagles back to within a point at 10-9. Coming up on the 5:10 mark, and a whistle. This one looks like it's going to be on the floor. Called against Michelle Jones. That is a third foul on the Eagles. Ed Waters will inbound. Quick bounce pass inside. Ball knocked away by Destiny Green, but the second chance score is good from Jermisha Collins. 12-9, Edward Waters back up again by 3. Very quick transition. Gina Ingram finds O'Day. 3-point shot, a little bit too strong. Rebound, Mia Lett. Lett finds Thompson, who backs it up behind the arc. Now Lett once again for 3. That is 4 3-pointers in the first quarter for Mia Lett. Hopefully pronouncing that name correctly. Madison O'Day gets it across the timeline very quickly. Lett with 12 of the Eagles, or rather the Tigers, 15 points. And a timeout for Coach Judy Allen with 4:26 left to go in quarter number 1. 30-second timeout, the first timeout called by either coach. 15-9 in favor of Ed Waters. We'll pause here. Be back in just a few seconds on TBC Eagles. Bounce pass inside as we resume play in the first quarter. Gina Ingram goes up, gets the rebound, off the glass and in, her first score. It's 15-11, Ed Waters leads. 4:10 left to go in quarter number 1. That's a 2-point shot attempt off the rim from Latera Ransom. Eagles could now pull to within 2 or possibly 1, but the ball gets away from O'Day. Thompson on the move, finds Lett all alone for 3. This one does not go. Second chance, no good. Gina Ingram on the rebound and has it knocked away, but she's going to draw a foul. There were two Tigers nearby. This one will be called on Brittany Thompson, her first, team foul number 2. Eagles will inbound and have to go the distance. Substitutions for both teams. Shakawanza Brown now in for Coach Wilson. And for the Eagles, number 5, Ebony Smith back on the court. Eagles get it up court, but then lose possession as this one out of the reach of Gina Ingram. Now heading onto the court for Ed Waters, number 12, Kinesis Mayfield, a junior. 15-10, Ed Waters leads. .3:30 left to go in the first quarter. Batted away by Brown. Destiny Green pulls it down. Brown brings it up court. Eagles again could pull to within 2 or possibly 1. Michelle Jones directing traffic. Lost control of the ball, and it's grabbed by Shakawanza Brown. One-on-one. She collides with Ebony Smith. No call. The ball goes out of bounds. Eagles might have gotten a break on that transition. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. This one gets away from Brown, but that's going to be a foul. That is called on Laquanza Glover. That is her first. And that is team foul number 3. Each team with 3 fouls, 4 in a period, puts the opposition in the bonus, and no one-on-one in women's college basketball. Every foul is 2 free throws, except for the 3-point play, of course. Ingram could not get the short jumper to go. Ed Waters now has a chance to extend a current 4-point lead. They get the ball down court very quickly, and a foul. That looks like Destiny Green. That will be her second. 2 free throws coming up for Laquanza Glover. These are the first free throw attempts of the night for Laquanza Glover. Tigers already leading by 4, 15-11. Crowd quiets down as Glover gets ready for free throw number 1. It is up and off the front of the rim, just a little too short. So far, 1 out of 3 are the Tigers from the line. Here comes free throw number 2 from Glover. It is up and it is good. 16-11. Ingram over near the table. Has the ball taken away. On the move, fast break, layup, no good from Mayfield. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Glover, and she's able to keep possession and back it up, set up another opportunity. 3-point shot wide to the right from White. Ball still loose on the floor, picked up by the Lady Tigers. Ed Waters works it back inside. Back to the top of the arc. Again, taking their time, making sure they can get off a good high percentage shot. Collision right at the top of the lane. The foul will be called on Trinity. We'll see which player gets the call. It is Michelle Jones. That is number 2. So 2 free throws coming for Alexia Bell White. Team foul number 5 on the Eagles. First of 2 is good. So Alexia Bell White now on the board, 17-11 in favor of Edward Waters. 2:11 left to go in the first quarter once the clock begins, and White hits them both, 2 for 2. Now a 6-point lead for the Tigers. Bounce pass to Green over near the corner. Finds O'Day, wide open, short jumper, misses everything and pulled in by Laquanza Glover. Tigers have a lot of speed. They get it up the court again very quickly. This one's knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Destiny Green. Ed Waters, though, will keep possession. Shot clock will be reset to 21 seconds. Did 3 junior high and high school basketball games last night. Got used to not seeing a shot clock. Have to readjust. 21 seconds as the Tigers inbound. Jump shot, 2-point effort by Latira Ransom, and that is good. Ransom on the board, and the Tigers have opened up a 9-point lead. 20-11, 1:42 left in the first. O'Day takes the pass from Green, off the glass, no good, rebounded by Ransom. Tigers again, very fast, all up and down the roster. Work it back up court. Bank shot, though, does not go. Rebound, second chance, no good. Third opportunity, this is Glover, no. Now loose ball, fourth opportunity. This one bounds around, does not drop in. Eagles caught a break on those missed layups by the Tigers. Now have a chance to cut the deficit down a little bit. Michelle Jones for 3, no good, off the back of the rim. Canisius Mayfield runs into Ebony Smith, finds Glover. She gets it across to the left side. 2-point shot is good from Shakawanza Brown, and she's on the board. And now the Tigers have doubled up the Eagles at 22-11. 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Eagles held them very close most of the way, but in the last couple of minutes, Ed Waters has pulled away. Highlights so far, 4 3-point shots from Mia Litt. Bounce pass inside, ball stolen away. 25 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Long pass down court. The layup, no good, but a foul. Will that be Ebony Smith or Gina Ingram? We shall see in just a moment. That is Ebony Smith with her first, team foul number 6. And 2 free throws coming for Latira Ransom. These will be her first free throw attempts of the night. First of 2 from Ransom is up and a little too strong off the back of the rim. 19 seconds left in the first quarter once the clock resumes. Madison O'Day now joins her teammates at the lane. Ransom missed her first. Here comes number 2. This one is good. And a substitution now for Ed Waters. Ransom will check out in favor of India Searles. India Searles now on the court. Eagles have 15 seconds. Searles, a freshman from Bradenton, Florida. Clock is down to 8. O'Day backs it up, looks for a good opportunity. 5 seconds left. Could not get inside. Bounce pass to Green. Last second shot. The buzzer beater is good. Destiny Green finishes the quarter with the turnaround jumper and 6 points. And she also drew the foul, so she'll have a free throw before we end the quarter. Looks like the foul was called on Canisius Mayfield. That is her first. Destiny Green all by herself. Free throw is up, and it is good. So Green will finish the first quarter with 7. At the end of 1, Edward Waters 23, Trinity Baptist 14. That'll give us an opportunity. Let you know the upcoming games for both the Tigers and the Eagles. And as we usually do, we'll start with our guests. After tonight, Ed Waters will host Morris College at the Adam Jenkins Center. That is a home game tomorrow night, November 28th. Then the Tigers have a couple of games on the road. They will go over to Tallahassee to play Florida A&M on December 1st. That is Saturday. That's a 6 p.m. start time. Monday, December 3rd, Ed Waters at Weber International. That's a common opponent of Trinity Baptist College. That is down in Babson Park, Florida. Also a 6 p.m. game. We'll go ahead and finish out the month of December for the Tigers. A home game against Florida National University on December 8th at 6 p.m. That is a home game. And then the Tigers will play NCAA Division I Jacksonville University at JU Saturday, December 15th at 2 p.m. After tonight's game with Ed Waters, the Lady Eagles will be at the front end of a women's-men's doubleheader against South Region rival Bob Jones University. The ladies take the court at 2 p.m. The gentlemen follow at 4. Then on Monday, December 3rd, it is Trinity Baptist women's basketball against Wesleyan College. That is a Monday evening, 5 p.m. start time. And then the Lady Eagles will finish off the month of December playing at the Georgia Northwestern Technical College Invitational. They'll play Blue Lights College on December 7th, at GNTC on December 8th. Finish up the calendar year on December 15th with a home game against Milligan College. That's a 10 a.m. start time. Traveling violation called against Desira Hawkins. Trinity Baptist got the 3 points from Destiny Green at the buzzer and then a free throw. Now have a chance to cut the deficit down a little bit further. It's 23-14 as we start quarter number 2. Destiny Green second on the team with 8.25 points per game. That's counting all 5 games played, including the exhibition. It's going to be a foul against Ed Waters. Number 30 is Sabria Littles. That is her first. Team foul number 1 of the second quarter. Ebony Smith at the line for the first time tonight. Smith with the first of 2, a little bit too short off the front of the rim. Ebony Smith, the freshman guard from Haines City, Florida. 5 freshmen on the roster for the Eagles, 6 sophomores, again a very young team. Free throw number 2 is good for Ebony Smith. 23-15 in favor of Edward Waters. 9:34 left to go in period number 2. 4 10-minute quarters in women's college basketball. Nice move to the hole from Hawkins, but does not fall. This one's out of bounds. Substitution now for the Tigers. Miolette back onto the court, bringing 4 first-quarter three-pointers back onto the court with her. Eagles will inbound. Smith doing the honors, finds Michelle Jones, and contact in the lane. Ebony Smith is down. And it looks like a foul will be called on Alexa Bell White. That'll be her first. Ebony Smith back up on her feet. She's going to come out, though, in favor of Tamara Brown. Let's hope Smith is all right. She'll be able to shake this off and get back out onto the court before too long. Foul is on the floor. Again, it was called against Alexa Bell White. That's her first. Team foul number 2. Pass is knocked away, picked up by Searles. Shot attempt does not go. Second chance, no good. Out of bounds, hit the baseline, and Ed Waters will keep possession. Last touched by Madison Day. 8-point lead for the Tigers. Let will inbound. Long pass, close to midcourt, now back into the corner. 3-point shot, spins in and out. That was White with the effort. Destiny Green with the rebound, trapped in the corner, but is able to find help in Michelle Jones, who brings it up court. That's Jones from the outside. Rebound, put back is good from Tamara Brown. 4 points now for Brown. And a timeout for Coach Charmaine Wilson. 8:40 left to go. The clock is still running. That's going to have to be reset. 23-17 in favor of Ed Waters. 30-second timeout. Game clock being reset to 8:50. And the Eagles have cut the deficit down to 6. 23-17, Trinity Baptist. Good showing early on in quarter number 2. Ed Waters now will have possession and will go the length of the court. In the corners, Jamisha Collins, one of the 2 seniors. Thought about the 3, gave it outside to Horton. Tigers work the ball inside. The shot is blocked by Green. Second chance, though, is put back in by Cheatham. That's her first score of the night. Good defense, but unfortunately went right into Cheatham's hands. Cheatham, though, missed that opportunity after the steal. Eagles get the ball right back. And we are going to have a foul. Looks like it'll be Lett. That will be her first, team foul number 3. Eagles inbound, trailing 25-17. O'Day, Melanie Newton, Destiny Green, Tamara Brown, Michelle Jones on the floor for the Eagles. This one is kicked out of bounds. Eagles will keep possession. Shot clock is down to 16. Michelle Jones will inbound. Eagles and Tigers line it up right at the free throw line. Again, 16 seconds to shoot. Three-pointer from Green over everything toward the corner. Newton is able to chase it down, keep it in bounds. Newton now drives inside the paint. A beautiful shot off the glass. First score of the night for Melanie Newton's 25-19. Eagles back to within 6. That was probably the best play we've seen from either team so far tonight as Newton powered her way inside, and now a foul will be called against the Eagles. Looks like it might be Newton. That is the correct call. Melanie Newton with her first foul. Team foul number 1 of the second quarter. And Jermisha Collins at the line for Ed Waters. First free throw a little bit short. We told you Destiny Green second on the team with 8.25 points per game. The leader is Michelle Jones, 8.40. Free throw number 2. This one bounces around and comes out. Rebounded, however, by Thompson. Now a loose ball on the floor and a jump ball. Trinity Baptist has possession. So the Eagles will inbound. 7:32 left on the clock in the second quarter. Eagles could now cut the deficit down to 4 or possibly 3. Bounce pass inside to O'Day. Gets it right back to Jones. Two-man press. Eagles are able to get the ball past the timeline. O'Day on the move. Has it stripped away, but Lett pulls it down and steps out of bounds. So the Eagles get the ball right back. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now checking in for Trinity Baptist, Leanna Julian for the first time tonight. Leanna, a freshman guard from Newport Richey, Florida. 20 seconds on the shot clock, and the bounce pass is stolen away by Morton. Long pass down court. Brittany Thompson's layup is good. Great defense turned into a great offensive play. Thompson steals it again. Lett backs up behind the arc. Finds Thompson, who backs it up near midcourt. So great defense by the Tigers resulted in 2 points. They're looking to make it 4 or maybe 5. Pull-up jumper from Collins is good. Jermisha Collins now with 4 points. 29-19, Tigers lead it by 10. 6:40 and counting left in quarter number 2. And a foul will be called on Collins. That'll be her first. And that is team foul. I had it as number 4 of the quarter, but scoreboard says 3. Could have been my mistake, and now it's changed to 4, so if that's correct, the next foul will put the Eagles in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Michelle Jones waiting for the signal to get the ball back into play. 6:40 left in the half. Eagles trail 29-19. Jones finds Newton. Long three-pointer is good. Melanie Newton, that was NBA range, and she buries a 3 to pull the Eagles to within 7, 29-22. Another three-point shot by Lett. This one out of bounds, and the Eagles could cut the deficit down even further. Biggest lead of the night so far. Ed Waters led it at 22-11. Trinity Baptist has now trimmed it down to 7. They got a little bit closer for Ed Waters, pulled away, and now the Eagles cut it back down. This one is stolen away, however. Lett going the distance, misses the layup. Destiny Green with the rebound. And the Eagles have another opportunity to cut down the deficit. 5:50 and counting in quarter number 2. Julian guarded heavily by Brittany Thompson. Now 2 players with hands on the ball. The jump ball possession arrow is with the Tigers. Tigers playing very good defense in these last couple of minutes. Couple of steals. That one, the alternating possession, thanks to the play by Brittany Thompson. Pull-up jumper from Collins, no good. Second chance, draws the foul. If I have it right, that's number 3 on Destiny Green. We'll check everything over with Nathan Williams, our official scorekeeper tonight, when we reach the halftime intermission. Pending these 2 free throws coming from Deja Cheatham. Right now, it's a 7-point game, and make it 8. 3 points now for Cheatham, pending free throw number 2. No substitutions, all 10 young ladies still on the court. Cheatham is ready, free throw number 2. She has hit them both. And the score now 31-22, a 9-point lead for Ed Waters. LaQuanza Glover back in for Cheatham. 5:33 left to go in the first half. Jones trying to find Newton. The pass out of Newton's reach, out of bounds, and the turnover to the Tigers. Tamara Brown now in for Leanna Julian. Eagles playing this NAI team very close. 31-22. Green knocks it down. Michelle Jones picks it up. Slows it down to let her teammates get up court. Newton already hit a long 3 a moment ago. Has this one stripped away. Collins with the steal. Lett all alone underneath. The bounce pass. And a foul will be called on Destiny Green. She thought she got all ball, but again, if I have that correct, that is number 4 on Destiny Green. Green is heading over to the sidelines. We'll have a substitution after this first free throw. This is the first attempt of the night for Mia Lett. It is a little bit too strong. Green checks out with 4 fouls. Madison O'Day back onto the court. Mia Lett, 12 points, all on 3-pointers. Free throw number 2. Make that an even baker's dozen now for Mia Lett. 33-22, a 10-point lead for Ed Waters. We just passed the 5-minute mark, and we're going to have a foul. Foul's called on Madison O'Day. That is her first, team foul number 3. Maybe I had that one wrong. At first, the official held up 11, but that's 11 going to the free throw line. So I'll erase the foul from Madison O'Day, check things over with Nathan Williams at halftime to see which Tiger got the call. First free throw from O'Day is good. Guess I missed that as I was writing down incorrectly the foul on O'Day. So free throw number 2 is up and spins around, comes out. 1 out of 2 for Madison O'Day. Tigers again work it back up court very quickly. Get it inside to Glover. Contact, no call. Layup does not fall. Great rebound by Gina Ingram. This pass stolen away by Lett. Another bounce pass inside to Glover. This time she converts. First field goal of the night for LaQuanza Glover. 3 points overall. 4:30 left in the second quarter. And a whistle over near the Eagles bench. Ball was tapped out of bounds. No foul called. Back onto the court, Latira Ransom. Eagles have 26 seconds on the shot clock. Brown gets around Glover inside and draws the foul. So Tamara Brown will shoot 2. Foul called on Mia Lett. That is her second. Eagles already in the bonus. Either way, it's 2 free throws for Brown. She hit both her attempts in the first quarter. First of 2 is up and a little bit too strong. Substitution now for Ed Waters. Dejira Hawkins checks in, and Lett will have a seat. .4:22 left on the clock. Eagles trail by 11. Brown trying to put it back down to 10. Second of 2 is up and in. So Tamara Brown, all 3 points coming at the line. She's 3 for 4. 34-24, Tigers lead. 4:13 and counting left in period number 2. Tigers work the ball around the perimeter to the right side. Back up top. Thompson now finds Collins. 1-on-2 and a jump ball possession. Great defense by Tamara Brown. It is Eagles' arrow, so a chance to cut the deficit back down into single digits. Coach Wilson wants an explanation. I believe she's saying there might have been a foul, but she's not going to win that argument. Eagles have the possession arrow. 3:59 left in quarter number 2. Good trap in the corner results in a bad pass and a steal by the Tigers. They work it back outside the arc. To the right side. Glover, pull-up jumper, and a swish. 5 points for LaQuanza Glover. Good defense and terrific ball movement by the Tigers results in the basket. Long three-pointer for Newton. Off the glass, does not go. Brittany Thompson on the move. Bounce pass inside. The layup is good and a foul. Ransom at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Foul called on Ingram. That is her first. The layup from Ransom went in. One free throw coming for the sophomore, Latira Ransom. This one is good. 6 total points for Ransom. Right here from Jacksonville, the sophomore who played her high school basketball at Ribault High School. Pass is stolen and a layup from Thompson, giving her 4 points. Brittany Thompson from Columbus, Georgia, a junior. Got the steal and the basket. That shot from Ingram missed everything. Glover with the rebound, gets it up court quickly once again. 3-point shot. Hawkins misses. Loose ball grabbed by Madison O'Day. We're under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. O'Day trying to go 1-on-2, and it looks like we have a foul. And it's called on Latira Ransom. That is her first. 2 free throws coming for O'Day. She hit 1 out of 2 just a couple of minutes ago. Timeout on the court. Coach Judy Allen. 30-second timeout. 2:53 left to go in the second quarter. 41 for Edward Waters, 24 for the Eagles. Couple of steals and a couple of layups have opened up a 17-point lead for Edward Waters. This Saturday afternoon, both the men and the women play Bob Jones University in a South Region matchup. The ladies take the court at 2 o'clock. The gentlemen are scheduled to follow at 4. We will have both those games live here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. That is NCCAA Division II South Region Basketball between the rivaled Bruins of Bob Jones University and the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. We want to congratulate Coach Ellie Jean and the TBC Eagles men's soccer. They won the South Region tournament, made it to the national semifinal round before falling to Kentucky Christian University, the eventual national champions. A terrific season by the Eagles. Started off rough, won a whole lot of games in the second half, including a victory over NCAA St. Leo University. So congratulations to the men's soccer team on a terrific season. O'Day with 2 free throws hits the first. 2 points for Madison O'Day, both at the line. She's now 2 out of 3. Here comes free throw number 4 and number 2 in this sequence. Number 2 is also good. 3 out of 4 for Madison O'Day on the night. All of those coming in the second quarter. 3 points total for O'Day. 2:44 left on the clock. Thompson backs it up to Collins. Outside to Glover. All 5 Tigers touch the ball on that pass without the ball hitting the floor. That is Thompson going high off the glass and getting the bounce in, and Brittany Thompson now with 6. 43-26, a 17-point lead for the Tigers. Another ball stolen away. Ransom with the short jump shot. It's good. 8 points for Latira Ransom. This one goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Ed Waters. 45-26, Tigers lead. 2 minutes, 6 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Horn sounds. Ebony Smith is waiting to be called onto the court. Here comes Smith. And Michelle Jones will check out to make way for Smith. 19-point lead now for Ed Waters. Again, good defense in the last few minutes have resulted in steals and points for the Tigers. Ransom, jump shot. She got the bounce off the rim. Ball fell through. 10 points now for Latira Ransom. 7 of those points in this second quarter. O'Day on the drive to the corner. Finds Ebony Smith up top, and a traveling violation called on Smith. That'll turn it back over to the Tigers. Michelle Jones makes her way back onto the court. Tamara Brown will head off. 1:39 left on the clock before the halftime intermission. Tigers lead at 47-26. Jump shot, 3-pointer. No, that's a 2-pointer. Foot on the line, but Ransom now with an even dozen. Good pass inside, and a foul will be called. No, a jump ball will be called. Thompson got both hands on the ball as Ebony Smith went up for the layup. Smith wanted the foul called. She did not get it. So the Tigers, with that defense, once again, get the possession away from the Eagles. Already now leading 49-26. Three-point shot, too strong. And a loose ball grabbed by Michelle Jones. Jones on the drive. She will draw the foul. The basket is good on the continuation. Foul's called on LaQuanza Glover. That is her second. Michelle Jones got the bank shot to fall through. 5 points pending the free throw. Chance at a three-point play does not go. Glover with the rebound. 49-28, under a minute. Collins, pull-up jumper, spins around and comes out. Newton with the rebound. Newton could not get across the timeline, so she's able to back it up, and her pass, though, to O'Day, out of O'Day's reach, and the turnover to the Tigers. 21-point lead for Edward Waters, 49-28. A couple of the gentlemen from Edward Waters men's basketball in attendance as well. At least that's what it looks like with the jackets they are wearing. 30 seconds left to go. Thompson takes the pass, misses the layup. Collins rebounds. Second chance is good. Jermisha Collins now with 6, and we have 17 seconds left until halftime. Smith is able to track down the ball, go up, and have her shot blocked, however, by Collins. 7 seconds, a long pass. Collins might have thought the clock had less time than it did and might have rushed that shot. That one goes out of bounds. The Eagles have 3 seconds left. Collins looked like she was limping after that shot. Let's hope she's all right. 2 seconds left. Smith beats the buzzer. The ball does not go. And that'll bring us to the halftime intermission with the score, Edward Waters College 51, Trinity Baptist 28. 15-minute halftime. We'll come back in 12 minutes, recap the first half, and get ready for quarter number 3 between the Eagles and the Tigers on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Baptist College. The visiting NAIA Edward Waters College Tigers lead the Lady Eagles 51-28, under 3 minutes left to go in the halftime intermission. We want to say hello to Ms. Nisha Jones cheering on the Edward Waters Tigers, saying, "Let's go, Deja." And hello also to Ray Espinoza joining us here on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. For the Lady Tigers, 13 points from Mia Lett, 12 from Latira Robinson. They are the game-high leaders. 6 points from Jermisha Collins and Brittany Thompson. 5 from Laquanza Glover. 4 from Deja Cheatham. 2 points each from Lexa Bell White and Shakawanza Brown, and 1 point from the free throw from Deja Morton. That's a total of 51 points for Edward Waters. The foul situation, Mia Lett has 3, Laquanza Glover 2. 1 foul apiece from Jermisha Collins, Lexa Bell White, Canisius Mayfield, Shakawanza Brown, Brittany Thompson, Sabria Littles, Deja Morton, and Latira Ransom. For Trinity Baptist College, Destiny Green leads the Lady Eagles with 7 points. 5 points each from Tamara Brown, Michelle Jones, and Melanie Newton. Madison O'Day has 3, Gina Ingram 2, and Ebony Smith has 1. That's a total of 28 for the Eagles. Thank you to our scorekeeper, Nathan Williams, helping me with the foul situation. Destiny Green has 3 fouls for Trinity Baptist College. Tamara Brown 2, Gina Ingram also with 2, and 1 foul apiece from Ebony Smith, Michelle Jones, and Melanie Newton. The differences in this game so far, Edward Waters College is winning the rebound battle 19-10 at the half, but the Tigers have also stolen 16 possessions away from Trinity Baptist College, and in most cases they have turned those steals into points. So you're up to date on the first half action as the Tigers and the Eagles get ready for quarter number 3. Again, a big matchup in the South region for both the men's team and the women's team as the Eagles take on Bob Jones University this Saturday afternoon. All the action begins at 2 p.m. The women's team at 2 and the men at 4. South region competition for both men's and women's basketball. We'll have both of those games live here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Pause here as the clock winds down, and we'll resume once the ladies take the court in just a moment on TBC Eagles. Quarter number 3 ready to get underway. Trinity Baptist has the possession arrow. Eagles now going from the right to the left. Ed Waters from the left to the right. Destiny Green will inbound and get us back underway. There's the whistle. And the third quarter is underway. It was 23-14, Ed Waters after 1. Ed Waters won the second quarter 28-14. Melanie Newton has a long 3. That one missed wide to the right. And Lett gets the rebound. A long bounce pass to Cheatham. And this one is going to be a jump ball, and Ed Waters has a possession arrow. So Thompson will inbound now for the Tigers. Third quarter just underway, only 20 seconds in. Jones got her hand on the inbound pass, but it went right to Morton. And the Tigers work it around. That's Thompson. And that ball misses everything. Michelle Jones pulls it in. Eagles get up the court very fast. That ball tipped away, however, Green is able to track it down. Again, 16 steals by the Tigers. That's been a major difference in the scoring tonight. Most of those steals have turned into points. Bounce pass inside to Newton. Turnaround jumper is good. First score of the third quarter goes to Michelle Jones and the Eagles. 51-30, 1 minute into quarter number 3. Turnaround jump shot off the rim, pulled down by Jones. Michelle Jones gets inside the arc, backs it up, and bounce pass outside to Brown. Eagles having a little trouble getting inside on this possession. Newton, though, will draw the foul. Collins disagrees. She thought she got all ball, but that is going to be foul number 2 on Jermisha Collins. First foul of the second half. Melanie Newton at the line for 2. She has not tried a free throw attempt tonight. Newton on the season, 5 out of 8, 63%, misses her first. (51-30) pending free throw number 2. Second free throw is no good, spins in and out, and the Tigers get the rebound. Collins charging down court, inside, underhand layup, does not go. Rebound Michelle Jones. Jones got by Thompson, but then Thompson got right back on her. That is a three-pointer off the glass from Melanie Newton. That is her second successful 3. That one banked in, but it counts nonetheless. 51-33, Ed Waters leads. Thompson all alone, steps inside, 2-point shot. Off the rim, Collins rebound, and that will be foul number 4 on Destiny Green. Now the question is, was that on the floor or in a shot attempt? And Collins will go to the line for 2. Jermisha Collins, nothing out of 2 so far tonight. (51-33), Ed Waters leads. 7:59 left in the third quarter. First of 2 from Collins is perfect. 7 points overall for Jermisha Collins. This is just a change at the lane for both teams. No substitutions after Destiny Green checks out. Free throw number 2 from Collins, off the front of the rim. Nice rebound by Brown. So far the Eagles have gotten most of the rebounds here in the third quarter. Collins, though, steals that one away. The Tigers have done that all night long. Thompson outside to Lett. 3-point shot off the rim. Lett hit 4 threes in just the first quarter. Eagles able to keep possession, get it across the timeline. Ebony Smith finds Ingram inside. Ingram off the glass and good. Second basket of the night for Gina Ingram. 35 for Trinity, but 52 for Ed Waters. Gina Ingram, freshman center from Archer, Florida, also volleyball player. She'll join the softball roster as well once basketball is over. That 3-point shot hit off the rim. Thompson rebounds, gets a second chance, no good. Under the 7-minute mark now in quarter number 3. Loose ball grabbed by Collins. It hits off her foot. Newton picks it up. And Newton takes it to the hole, but the layup is too strong. And the rebound by Lett. Behind the back pass. 3-point shot from Thompson. No good. Second chance is good from Deja Cheatham. That's now 6 points for Deja Cheatham, the senior from Columbus, Georgia. 3-pointer from Newton. Yes! Melanie Newton has just hit her third 3-pointer of the night. Long pass down court and a foul on Gina Ingram. That is her third. 2 free throws coming up for Deja Morton. She is 1 out of 2 tonight. Melanie Newton came into tonight's play with 5 3-pointers in 14 attempts. She has hit now 3. That foul, though, by Ingram gives Morton 2 free throws. The first one a little bit too strong. Substitution for both teams. Madison O'Day for Trinity. Shakawanza Brown for Ed Waters. Collins will step off. And now also coming in, well, it looked like Brittany Thompson has gone off as well. Laquanza Glover comes in for Thompson, and the second free throw is good. Another steal, but then the Eagles get it right back. Brown gets through 3 defenders. 1-on-1, the layup does not go. Missed opportunity for the Eagles in that possession, but they steal it right back. Michelle Jones intercepts the pass, finds Brown underneath. It's good. Tamara Brown now with 7. The deficit down to 15. It was 23 at the half. 55-40, Ed Waters leads. Long pass to Lett in the corner. She backs up. 3-point shot off the rim. Glover rebounds, gets it back inside. Spin move by Cheatham, blocked by Gina Ingram. And a whistle as the ball got away from everybody. We'll see who gets called. That is going to be a foul called on Tamara Brown. That is her 3rd. Tigers will inbound underneath their own goal. Latira Ransom and Alexa Bell White back on the court for Ed Waters. Leanna Julian at the scorer's table. She'll come in at the next opportunity. Glover takes the inbound pass. Bounces it inside. Brown is able to steal it away. Madison O'Day gives it up to Michelle Jones. She's moving fast down court. The layup. A great move by Michelle Jones. Faked the pass, got the layup. She now has 9. Tigers get a fast transition and an offensive foul called against Lexa Bell White. That is number 2 on White. And the Eagles will inbound. 55-42, 5:31 left in the 3rd. Here comes Leanna Julian onto the court. Michelle Jones will have a seat. Trinity Baptist calls a timeout. Coach Judy Allen. If I have it right, Coach Allen now with 2 full timeouts remaining, and Coach Charmaine Wilson of Ed Waters has all 3 fulls and a 30 left. Well, the Eagles trailed by 23 at the half. They have outscored Ed Waters by 10 this quarter. It is now a 13-point deficit at 55-22. We'll pause here. Be right back when the ladies take the court on TBC Eagles. Eagles will inbound after the offensive foul called on Lexa Bell White. Trailing by 13, 5:31 left in the 3rd quarter. Ebony Smith gets it across midcourt. Spin move, finds O'Day to the right side. O'Day slows things down, shot clock at 15. Shot clock under 10. 3-point shot from Michelle Jones, it's good, and it's now a 10-point game. Eagles looking very good here in the third quarter. Here's a three from White, a little too short. Rebound off the floor, jump ball, and the possession is with Trinity. Substitution now for Ed Waters. Canisius Mayfield checks in for Deja Morton. And now the officials are going to make sure the possession arrow is correct. It shows Trinity ball. And Coach Wilson wants to make sure that's right. Eagles will inbound. The arrow will change once the ball's in play. That pass intended for O'Day. It goes right through her hands. Coach Allen says the ball was tipped. She's not going to get the call, however. So that worked out in the favor of Ed Waters. They get the ball and the next possession arrow. 4:47 left in the third. Tigers work it around to the left corner. Now back up top to Glover. Pass inside. Glover with the bank shot off the glass. 7 points now for LaQuanza Glover. 57-45. It's now a 12-point game. O'Day able to keep the ball in bounds. Short jumper by Julian misses. Glover with the rebound. Missed opportunity by the Eagles on that offensive possession. 3-point shot and a good, beautiful shot from Lexabelle White. 5 points now for White and a lead back up to 15. Eagles get it up court quickly. Julian, no shot. It is called off on the offensive foul by Ebony Smith. Julian made the layup. However, it was nullified on the offensive foul. Break for the Tigers. Under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's 60-45 in favor of Ed Waters. Tigers on the outside of the arc. Long cross pass. Knocked out of bounds by Jones, but she kept White from getting off another 3-point shot. .15 seconds left on the shot clock. Tigers will inbound right from their own bench. White stays outside the arc, finds Glover on the left side. Shot clock at 6. Good defense by Julian. Shot is up, no good. The attempt from Ransom, it did hit the rim, so a fresh 30 seconds. Third opportunity, no. Number 4, no good. Fifth opportunity does not go, and this one is out of bounds. Ingram is the last one to touch it. 5 layup attempts in that sequence. So far a break for the Eagles, but Ed Waters keeps possession. 28 seconds on the shot clock. 3:15 left on the game clock. We're in period number 3. Brown will inbound. She finds Ransom, right back to Brown. Tigers work the perimeter. White steps inside, jump shot is good. White gets the bounce, and she now has 7 points. And a whistle will stop the play. Official heading over to the scorer's table. Not sure what the reason for the stop is. Didn't look like she signaled any foul. But the Eagles are about to inbound, and now she's talking things over with Coach Wilson. Well, ball's back in play. Pass to O'Day. Long pass down court. Ebony Smith gets the basket and draws the foul. Foul called on Canisius Mayfield. That's her second. It is team foul number 4. Count the layup from Ebony Smith and a chance at a 3-point play. At the moment, 62-47 in favor of Ed Waters. Free throw is off the front of the rim, no good, and a nice rebound by Mayfield. Brown brings it up court, three-point shot, little too strong. Kept in bounds. Ed Waters with another opportunity. It didn't hit the rim, though. This three-pointer does hit the rim, and a fresh 30 seconds. Brown gets it back outside to Ransom. And the Tigers again work it at the perimeter. Good defense by the Eagles to keep them from getting inside. Two-point shot from Glover and a foul on Gina Ingram. If I have it right, that is number 4. That is the call. Fourth foul on Ingram. 2 free throws coming for LaQuanza Glover. Ingram back at midcourt. She looks like she will check out. Tamara Brown ready to come in for Coach Allen. Glover 1 for 2 from the line. The first of 2 is good. So in comes Tamara Brown and 3 new Tigers onto the court. Mia Lett, Brittany Thompson, and Jermisha Collins. 63-47, 2:29 left to go in quarter number 3. Glover hit her first, and she puts them both in, but a lane violation called will nullify the shot. So the score remains 63-47. Melanie Newton back in, and Leanna Julian checks out. Another steal by the Tigers. This was Lett to the corner. Thompson keeps it in bounds. Loose ball on the floor and another jump ball. This time Ed Waters has possession. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Ebony Smith walking back over to the bench. Looks like she's going to come out. Leanna Julian back in. Ebony Smith got hit. She's going to get over and get checked at. Holding up her left hand, hoping everything's all right with Ebony. So that was the reason for the delay. Back on the court, Leanna Julian. 21 seconds to shoot. Quick shot and in and out. That ball was headed down and it came out. Bad break for Collins. This ball on the floor. Brown is able to pick it back up for the Eagles. Melanie Newton could not get inside. And Jones collides with the Tigers player. That is Brittany Thompson. And a foul called on Thompson. That is her second. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 63-47 in favor of Ed Waters. That is team foul number 5, so 2 free throws for Michelle Jones. She missed her only attempt of the night. That came in the second quarter as part of a 3-point opportunity. First of 2 from Jones is in and out. Again, that one looked like it was heading down. It spun around the rim and bounced out. Jones ready for free throw number 2. This one is good. It got the bounce off the front of the rim and dropped in. 63-48, 15-point lead for Ed Waters. Collins finds Mayfield. Spin move high off the glass and a nice play for the first basket of the night for Canisius Mayfield. Lead back up to 17. And we're going to have a traveling violation called on Newton. That'll turn it over to Ed Waters. So the Tigers will inbound. Ebony Smith is heading back onto the court. We'll see which Eagles player comes off. It will be Leanna Julian. She gets off just in time. Collins has her pass batted away, but it goes right back into her hands. Michelle Jones knocks it away from Collins for a second time, and this time Jones comes up with possession. 1:15 left in the third. Eagles have a chance to cut the deficit back down a little bit more. Shot clock at 11. And a whistle, looks like away from the ball. Foul's called on Jermisha Collins. That is her third. And the Eagles are in the bonus. Both teams are in the bonus. Madison Day will have 2 free throws. She has hit 3 out of 4, all 4 attempts in the second quarter. First of 2 from O'Day is good. O'Day with 4 points, all of those coming from the line. Sabria Littles checks in. Collins heads off. Collins with 3 personal fouls. O'Day hit her first. Here comes number 2. And O'Day sinks them both, all 5 of her points from the free throw line. 65-50, Tigers lead. We just now hit the 1-minute mark of the third quarter. Thompson bounce pass to Little. She gets it inside. Mayfield, spin move, no good, but a foul. Looked like it might be on Melanie Newton. That is the call, and for Newton, that is foul number 2. Both teams in the bonus for the rest of the quarter, so a couple of free throws for Glover. Two for 3 officially, Laquanza Glover. Her last attempt was nullified by a lane violation. Here's the first of 2. It is good. 8 points now for Glover, pending free throw number 2. 50.6 seconds left in the third quarter. At the moment, a 16-point lead for the Tigers, and it's now 17. 67-50. And a foul will be called on Sabria Littles. That is her second. Eagles will have 2 free throws. Michelle Jones heads to the line. Michelle has hit 1 out of 3 attempts. 12 points total for Jones. This one does not go. 47.1 seconds remaining. Jones ready for her second attempt. It is good. $14 points overall for Michelle Jones. Here's Thompson with a pull-up jumper. It does not fall. Glover rebounds and draws the foul, and that looks like Jones will get the call. No, it is not Jones. It is Ebony Smith, and that is foul number 3 on Smith. Glover has done a terrific job at the line tonight. 4 out of 5. Here comes the first of 2. It is good. 5 out of 6 now for Laquanza Glover. 10 points overall. Leanna Julian will check in for the Eagles. Ebony Smith will head off, taking 3 fouls to the bench. Glover hit her first, 10 points overall. Free throw number 2 from Glover is up and off the front of the rim. 1 out of 2 on the sequence, 5 out of 7 on the night for Glover. Melanie Newton to the hole, gives it up to Julian. And we have a whistle. It is a jump ball as Mayfield got both hands on while Julian still had possession. Eagles will keep the ball. They have the arrow, but they have 18 seconds to work with. 27 left in the quarter. Bounce pass inside to Newton. She's trying to get around Thompson. Left-handed spin move, a little too strong. Thompson rebound, lost the ball, it hit off her foot. She picks it right back up. She gets past Newton. Finds Lett for three. It is good. That's the fifth three-pointer of the night for Mia Lett. She has 16 overall. This one is stolen by Glover. Lett inside, but the shot does not count. Offensive foul on Lett. That is number 4. .20 lead for Ed Waters. Eagles have 2.4 seconds to get off the shot. Michelle Jones looking for a chance to get it in. She finds O'Day. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter with the score. Edward Waters College 71. Trinity Baptist College 51. Eagles won that quarter 23-20. They trailed by 23 at halftime. Trail by 20 as we get ready for the fourth and final period. We'll be back in just a minute on TBC Eagles. Stay with us. Ten minutes left to go here tonight. Eagles trail 71-51. The last time these two teams met, November 6th, Tigers won that game 87-46, a 41-point margin of victory. Trinity Baptist has really played tough. The second quarter was big for Ed Waters. That's been the biggest difference in the game. Eagles had a terrific third quarter, outscored Ed Waters by 3 to cut the deficit down to 20. Lett thought about the 3. Tigers work the ball inside to Searles. Now Lett for 3 is good. Looks like Mia Lett wants me to name her tonight's player of the game. That is 6 3-pointers plus a free throw, giving her a total of 17 on the night, or check that, 19 on the night. This one goes out of bounds. It stays with Trinity. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass inside to Tamara Brown. There's a steal by Brittany Thompson. 1-on-2. She finds Searles. Jump shot no good. Second chance does not go. And a great rebound by Tamara Brown. Eagles have played mostly NAIA teams and a couple of NCAA teams. They've had a very tough schedule to start the season. They're about to go back into league play against Bob Jones. And that is a 3-point shot from India Searles, her first score of the night. It's a 3, and it's now 77-51 Ed Waters. Madison O'Day to the hole, and she'll draw the foul. There were 2 Tigers nearby, and the foul will go to Canisius Mayfield. Eagles really playing tough tonight. Ed Waters, though, using their experience. 77-51. They have scored the first 6 points of the fourth quarter. O'Day's free throw is good. Madison O'Day has had a pretty good night at the line. Here comes free throw number 2. It is no good. But O'Day has hit 6 out of 7 from the line, all 6 of her points from the free throw line. Another 3-point shot from Searles. This one bounces out. Rebound by Mayfield. Lett's pass goes astray, but Searles is able to pick it up, and a timeout for Coach Charmaine Wilson to avoid the traveling violation as Searles started to roll over with the ball in her hands. So at 8:37 left on the clock, Ed Waters leads by 25, 77-52. This is a 30-second timeout. Again, the Eagles have played 4 of their 5 games against NAIA, Ed Waters, and Warner University, and against NCAA, University of North Florida, and University of New Orleans. Counting Ed Waters again tonight, that is 5 out of the first 6 games against very high-level competition. Eagles playing tough. Even if they don't make the comeback, that's going to give them a lot of confidence as they go in against Bob Jones University this Saturday. Short jump shot is good from Searles. 5 points all in the fourth quarter. Newton finds Jones, who finds Green, and a long pass toward the corner. Ebony Smith back to Green. She backs up a step for the three-point shot. Destiny Green, we haven't seen her in quite a while. She has 4 fouls, but she came back on and just drained a 3. Here's Led, who's hit 3s all night. This one does not go, but Mayfield gets the rebound. Second and third chance. It's the third shot that falls. Mayfield now with 4. Another steal by the Tigers. This shot does not fall. Jones with the rebound. Both teams playing hard and fast tonight. O'Day will draw the foul and go to the line. Foul called on Canisius Mayfield. That is number 4. 2 free throws for Madison O'Day. Told you a little while ago she's been very good from the line, hitting 6 out of 7 so far. Number 1 is good. 7 for 8 now on the night is O'Day. Here comes Tamara Brown in for Melanie Newton. 7:38 left on the clock. O'Day hit her first. Here comes number 2. This one is also good, so a 7 for 8 performance from the line for Madison O'Day. Check that, 8 out of 9, and all 8 points coming from the line. 3-pointer from Searles off the rim. Tamara Brown brings it up court. Finds Ebony Smith to inside to Ingram. That one rejected. And this one is out of bounds, off Green, and it will go to the Tigers. So Ed Waters will inbound with 7:21 left to play. (81-57) Tigers lead. Worked around to the left side, a 3-point shot from Hawkins. That's her first score of the night, 84-57. Biggest lead of the night for the Tigers. Jones steps inside, gets the layup off the glass. Eagles respond with a deuce. Pass inside to Mayfield. Good defense by Brown. Tigers work it back outside. Searles has taken a couple shots from there already this quarter. This one does not go. Mayfield, rebound. Second chance does not fall through. Great rebound by Green. Jones brings it up court. Outside to Green. 3-point shot is good. A swish for Destiny Green. She has 13 points for the Eagles. Leading scorer on the court, Mia Lett with 19. Spin move and a layup. A nice job by Searles. 7 points all in the fourth quarter. Ebony Smith gets inside the lane. Bounce pass to Brown and the shot rejected. Searles with the block. Latira Ransom now checking in for Mayfield. And for the Eagles, Melanie Newton in for Michelle Jones. Tigers have played a very strong defensive game tonight. And we're going to see if the official will allow this substitution who just got over to the table. And she's being called in. That's Lexibel White. She has 7 on the night. 5:55 left to go. 86-62 in favor of the Tigers. Green, another three-point attempt. This one a little too short. Into the hands of Ransom. Brown on the move. Gives it up to Searles, and a short jump shot is good. 9 points for India Searles, all in the fourth quarter. This pass out of the reach of Brown. Tigers get another possession. 5.5 left, 5:35 to be more specific. The ball was not touched, so it goes back to the point of where it was tossed. That's why the Tigers are lining up at the baseline. Bell White almost has it stripped. It is jump ball. Eagles have the arrow. Eagles inbound. Brown 1-on-2. And this one's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. 4 seconds ticked off the shot clock and the game clock. Eagles have 26 seconds. Destiny Green has just hit a couple of threes, 2 out of 3 in the fourth quarter. That is Green behind the arc. Bounce pass, though, gets away from Newton, and a turnover gives it back to Ed Waters. There you see members of the men's basketball team. They also play Bob Jones University, but first, tomorrow night, the gentlemen are heading up to Buies Creek, North Carolina to play NCAA Division I Campbell University. Eagles have also had a very tough schedule in the early portion of the season. They started off with 3 consecutive wins, then met up with a slew of NCAA Division I and NAIA teams. Eagles will get back into league play this Saturday as well against the Bruins, and we're going to have a foul underneath. Michelle Jones picking up foul number 2. 2 free throws for India Searles. She's not shot a free throw tonight, but she has scored 9 points in the fourth quarter. So these are the first attempts for Searles from the line. Under 5 minutes to go, 4:59. First of 2 from India Searles. Hits off the front of the rim, but bounces in. Searles now in double digits. Number 2 coming from Searles is good. That's a total of 11. Both teams have done a terrific job at the line tonight. Newton is pushed, and it looks like the foul will be called on Shakawanza Brown. That is her first. It is team foul number 2. Neither team in the bonus yet. Eagles have committed 1 in the fourth quarter, and the Tigers have now committed 2. And this one is kicked away off the foot of White. Eagles will keep possession. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass stolen away. I've lost track of the number of steals by the Tigers, but they have to be close to 30. They had 16 at halftime. Searles again with the score, giving her 13, and again, those are all in the fourth quarter. And now a blocking foul will be called against number 22, Shakawanza Brown. That is her third. So Melanie Newton will head to the line for 2 free throws. She missed both attempts in the third quarter. Hello, Josh Jackson, voice of the Ed Waters Tigers, letting us know he's watching. Josh had planned on coming to the game, had an emergency, unable to make it, but glad you're able to check out your Lady Tigers here on the court. Both teams playing very well. Tigers, though, very well experienced at the moment, leading by 30, 92-62. Newton missed her first. Number 2, no good. Into the hands of Hawkins. This one is out of bounds, and it will stay with the Eagles. Newton was able to knock it away from Hawkins. Hawkins last touched it. Eagles will inbound. Destiny Green over in the corner. Well, Josh, hope everything is all right now with that emergency. And glad you're able to check out the end of the game. There's Green, gets the bounce, no good on a three-point attempt. Coming up on the 4-minute mark left in the game. 92-62 in favor of Ed Waters. Tigers led by 23 at the half, 20 at the end of the third quarter. They have won the fourth quarter to this point, and their lead is now 30 as this one goes out of bounds, and the Eagles will have possession. Miolette now checking in for Shakawanza Brown. Green waiting to inbound. She gets the whistle. Got a great effort by the Eagles tonight, playing against a very tough NAIA opponent. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout for Coach Judy Brown. This will be a 60-second timeout. Coach Allen has 1 full left. Coach Charmaine Wilson with 3 fulls. We'll pause here and be back in just a moment on TBC Eagles. Back on the court, 3:53 left to go. Mia Late, the leading scorer on the court with 19 points. For the Eagles, Destiny Green leads with 13. India Searles has 11 for Ed Waters. This one hits the sideline off Michelle Jones, and the Tigers will reclaim possession. Credit every young lady we've seen on the court tonight. They have all played very hard and have all played very well. The biggest difference in the game, the steals that the Tigers have taken away from the Eagles, and most of those have turned into points. That has been the biggest difference in tonight's game. DeJira Hawkins will inbound for Ed Waters. Lake gets it back to Hawkins. 3-point shot, a little too short, into the hands of Green. Newton is being pressed, and the Tigers come up with another takeaway. This one gets away from Searles. She tried to dish it off to Ransom. It hit off her hands out of bounds. 3.5 left to go. Eagles will inbound, trailing 92-62. Glad to see everything's all right. Josh says everything is good. This one's stolen away by Late, and the layup off the glass is good. Now Late with 21 on the night. Ebony Smith finds Green. Back to Smith. This one rolls in. Ebony Smith now with 5. And we have a hard collision, and a foul looks like will be called on Smith. That is number 4 on Smith. She will head off to the sideline. That is team foul number 2 on the Eagles. On the floor, so Ed Waters will inbound. Smith heads off. And apparently that is foul number 5, so I missed one earlier. So Ebony Smith saying goodnight to Coach Wilson. And the Tigers will inbound. 30-point lead for Ed Waters, 94-64. Three-point shot for Hawkins. This one is off the rim. Josh again letting us know the Tigers have played a very tough schedule to start the season. Both these teams have. Both these teams playing very good basketball tonight. This one goes into the hands of Destiny Green. Newton, another long three-pointer. This one does not go. And last touch by Ed Waters, out of bounds. For a moment I thought that it was off Brown, but it hit off White just before going out of bounds. 2.5 left, a little more specifically, 2:36. Bounce pass inside to Newton, and she will draw the foul. India Searles with her first, and Newton will head to the line. Newton, nothing out of 4. First of 2 is good for Newton. 6 points now for Melanie Newton. Get a nice high five from the young man right down front. Hey, we're glad you're able to come and watch the game tonight. This one rolls around but does not fall. Newton 1 out of 2. 6 points overall on the night. Ransom from outside. The jump shot. The swish is good. 14 now for Latira Ransom. 96-65, Tigers lead. Jones for 3. This will come up short. And pulled in by White. Quick transition up court, but this one is out of reach of Hawkins. And the Eagles will reclaim possession. Sabria Littles back onto the court for Coach Wilson. Gina Ingram heading back, and looks like she's going to be called out. Onto the court is Tabitha Majors. She's a sophomore small forward from the Bahamas. So if I'm not mistaken, we've seen every young lady from both teams onto the court now as Majors makes her way on to finish this one off. Foul called on the Tigers. Melanie Newton will head back to the line. 2 minutes, 1 second left. I believe the foul was called on Searles. Newton's first free throw is good. Seven points overall. Mia Late will check out probably for the last time tonight, taking 21 points with her. And at this point, I am going to call Mia Late tonight's player of the game. Free throw number 2 misses. Mia Late, 6 3-pointers as 18 of her 21 total points. This one wide right from Hawkins. Rebound, Tabitha Majors. Pass is stolen away. White's shot comes up a little short. Destiny Green with the rebound and a bounce pass behind the back to Tamara Brown. Pass outside to Jones, looking for Majors underneath. It gets through Majors' hands and out of bounds. Eagles trying to get Majors on the scoreboard. Good team play by the Eagles. 1:31 left to go. 96-66 in favor of Ed Waters. Slight delay as Eagles have another substitution. Leanna Julian back onto the court. Gina Ingram also rejoining the players on the court. Inside, nice backup move by Searles. Shot does not fall, and a jump ball as both Searles and Ingram come down with the ball. 18 seconds to shoot. Ed Waters will inbound. Buck 18 left on the clock. Lady Tigers know that your friend Josh Jackson says it's glad to see you play some good basketball. You've had a really tough schedule. That is a three-point shot from Lexa Bell White. That's her second three of the night. She now has 10 points. Ball gets away from Newton. The basket is no good. A traveling violation called on Tajira Hawkins. Fans unhappy with the call, but it's going to stand. We are under a minute to go, 59.8 seconds left. Eagles will inbound. Michelle Jones takes the inbound pass. Majors is open underneath, but this ball is stolen away by Ransom. Here's the bounce pass and a layup by Hawkins. She now has 5. Newton to the hole, takes it up. It does not go. And the rebound by Searles. Neither team stopping with less than a minute. 3-point shot. That one from Searles, wide to the right. 2-on-1 in the corner. This one's out of bounds. It'll stay with Trinity. Madison O'Day checks in for Gina Ingram for Trinity Baptist. And on the court, Mia Late. We're going to see her again. Thought she might be done for the night. Might have another opportunity. She's hit 6 3-pointers already. Newton collides with Late, does not stop, takes it all the way in, but the layup does not fall. Here's Bell White down court. Late for 3. This one does not fall. Ransom's rebound and gets the putback, giving her now 16 on the night. 12 seconds left. Leanna Julian across the timeline. This one taken away. And a very easy layup for Latira Ransom. She now has 18. We have 1.9 seconds left, and the Eagles will let the clock run out. Final score, Edward Waters College 105, Trinity Baptist College 66. Player of the game, Mia Late, leads everyone on the court with 21. Jermisha Collins, 7. LaQuanza Glover, 10. Alexa Bell White, 10. Canisius Mayfield, 4. Shakawanza Brown, 2. Brittany Thompson, 6. Tajira Hawkins, 5. India Searles, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Deja Morton, 2. Deja Cheatham with 6. And Latira Ransom with 18. For the Eagles, Ebony Smith finishes with 5. Madison O'Day, 8. Tamara Brown, 7. Michelle Jones, 16 to lead the Eagles. Destiny Green, 13. Melanie Newton, 7. And Gina Ingram with 4. So again, thank you everybody for tuning in on TBC Eagles. Bob Jones University this Saturday afternoon, both the men and the women. Hello to Josh, glad everything's all right. Hello to everyone watching and in attendance. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau on camera, saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.